drive is alive. And Pittsburgh has got a first down, 9 yards on the catch and run.
Timeout for injury.
Johnson slow to get up.
And I believe he beat their #1 corner, Malcolm Butler. Good stutter step off the line of scrimmage, works himself inside, and the last ball that Ben didn't like, that one he had to love. Put it right on him.
Malcolm Butler is being checked on as well. Deontay Johnson is still on the grass. Butler is flexing his hand. Roethlisberger goes over to check on Deontay Johnson. Steelers have mixed it up nicely. Connor has been involved. Roethlisberger continues to spread it around. Johnson is walking with a noticeable limp back to the Pittsburgh sideline. Roethlisberger is 32 of 48 for 269 yards. Couple of touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Juju Smith-Schuster, 13 targets, 9 catches for 85 yards. Deontay Johnson, 15 targets, 9 catches for 81 yards.
And the name you didn't mention in all of that, Chase Claypool. That just tells you the ups and downs of going through this. And if you become the guy they think that yours is #1, you get the extra attention, and your teammates have his teammates have benefited from it.
First down at the 18. Handed off. Jalen Samuels veers to the outside. And he's tackled at the 12.
Did a nice job, too, of making sure, okay, I got all I could out of the run. I'll let the tackle happen inbounds. Notice he didn't try and get anything extra and try and work his way to the sideline.
Kevin Byard with the stop. 2 timeouts remaining for Pittsburgh. 2 timeouts remaining for Tennessee. We're going to hit the 3-minute mark of this 4th quarter. 3-point lead for the Steelers.
What did Mike Tomlin tell us? He's enjoyed how his team has handled late game situations running the football. Here's a perfect opportunity for it.
On a give. That hole closed quickly for Connor just inside the 10. And he's brought down there.
Match found.
3rd down.
Tennessee.
Titans use a timeout. Stay tuned. NFL Today update delivered by Pizza Hut. Time permitting, join JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, and Coach Cower. All the latest NFL scores and highlights.
Another 3rd down. Coming up here.
They are 4 of 4 on 3rd down on this drive.
And as much as Coach Tomlin has talked about how much he thinks his team, how well he thinks his team has played in late game situations running the football, Ben Roethlisberger has shown us over the years he trusts the ball in his hands in these situations a lot. Play action could come into play here if there's a back in the backfield.
And Charles, Pittsburgh has held the ball for 7.5 minutes. This is the 16th play of the drive. 3rd and 2. Roethlisberger gets rid of it quickly. Claypool brought down hard with a flag down. Couple of questions here. Claypool, where will they mark him down? Second question, what's the flag?
And now your team benches Snipes as Killjoy, Fuba Boy as Phoenix, God Guru Silva. Gradacro is picking, and yours truly swaps on me on Twitch.tv as
We'll get to the second one. Just hold on. We'll watch Claypool on the catch and then the tackle. There's the line to gain. Good job by Byard.
Match found.
And Vaccaro making it a tough call.
Pass interference. Offense. Tennessee has elected to enforce the 10-yard penalty from the previous spot and replay 3rd down.
Interesting. So what Tennessee has decided to do, instead of handing Pittsburgh a 4th and inches, they want to back them up and make them earn it on third down. Obviously trying to keep the Steelers to a field goal to keep this a one-score game.
And now, your team CG collide as Cypher, Smirk, Suki as Killjoy, Baba Nog Nog, Raze, Reyna is Reyna, and your Twitch.tv Swap Zombie. Oh man.
Shotgun for Roethlisberger.
Oh yeah.
Step.
Did you use that?
Fires. End zone. Intercepted.
Interception.
Stepping in front of Monty Hooker. Steelers turn it over.
Did he take that off of a helmet or a shoulder pad? Right into coverage. Look at them converge. Jayon Brown down the middle. Really terrific job. Phenomenal job by Jayon Brown popping the ball free. Smith-Schuster gets it first. Brown plays through his hands, pops the ball in the air, and Hooker takes it away for the interception. That gives Tennessee an opportunity to take it downfield for no less than a tying field goal attempt.
16 plays for the Steelers. No points. Trailed by 3. And the 2-minute warning.
In this situation, Ryan Tannehill, the main team's confident in this situation, is Tennessee right now.
Down just short of the 30-yard line. 4 comebacks of 20 points or more all time. The last one was going back to 2006 against the Giants. But Tannehill became the starter. Long strides, first down across the 45.
One enemy remaining.
In Tennessee's direction immediately.
Last player standing.
Kill him. That's 60.
I know we're on this Tennessee drive.
Raymond squared wins.
Down the middle. Never saw the ball and then played through his hands.
False start. The right tackle.
Enough
It's a
with the
5-yard
robots.
penalty. Still second down. Please reset the game clock to 2 minutes, 16 seconds, and it will start on the snap.
So one last example of Tennessee's defense giving them a chance to win this football game.
Can y'all hear me?
2:16 to play. The Steelers, all time, when leading by 20 or more points, they have never lost. A.J. Brown down the sideline.
Shadows traveling.
And he gets popped out of bounds. Steven Nelson for Pittsburgh. 17 yards on the pass play. Brown has 132 yards, 5 catches, and a touchdown.
And I like what Tennessee's doing here, going with a semi-hurry-up.
There's
Not
someone
super fast, but enough to keep the same personnel on the field for Pittsburgh on defense.
Tannehill lets it fly. Connection with Jonnu Smith. He's brought down at midfield, short of a first down by Cameron Sutton. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
This is the 2-minute warning.
2 undefeated teams. Only one is going to walk out unblemished. Final 2 minutes of regulation when we return to Nashville on CBS.
Sorry guys, camera's not working right now.
And today, we're turning on 5G across the country with a coverage of 5G nationwide.
Coming.
And in more and more cities, the unprecedented
three of
performance of ultra-wideband.
30 seconds left.
5G in the world. It will change your phone and how businesses do everything. Wow, because we didn't build it the easy way. We built it right.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
what she wanted someone who loves cats. So we got Chris to help her.
I find them. I kill them.
But one thing we
Simple
could
as
both
that.
agree on was getting Geico to help with our renter's insurance. Yeah, switching and saving was really easy.
Good.
Could use a little salt.
Visit Geico.com and see how easy saving on renter's insurance can be.
Someday I'll ask you a question that will change me forever.
If you fall, I will catch you. I will be
Cover going out.
Start your someday today with 20 to 40% off all bridal.
Enemy spotted.
This is Nest Audio from Google, but to someone who wants to bring a little bounce to their house,
Hey Google, play this on all my speakers.
it's the Google Whole Home Funkifier. Introducing Nest Audio from Google.
Spike there.
Room.com.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, fuck.
Just sold my car.
Sell your car on Room.com.
This is just so much fun.
Reloading.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Verizon, the network more people rely on. And by Frito-Lay, the official chips of the NFL.
Keep doing what you do best.
5-0 against 5-0. Steelers and Titans. Pittsburgh led this one 27-7. It's now 27-24. Titans are driving. Tannehill with a short pass to Derrick Henry. Hayden was there. And now it's third down and short for Tennessee. 20 career game-winning drives in the fourth quarter and overtime for Tannehill. 4 already this season. From the gun, 3rd and 1. Tannehill hits his man. Corey Davis for the first down.
One enemy remaining.
Into Pittsburgh territory. Left on the clock.
And Tennessee's ability to spread the ball to multiple receivers makes all of them run their routes hard and believe they're alive on every play.
Line of scrimmage is the 44. Tannehill underneath. Henry gets pushed. So he makes the catch, but Vince Williams was right there to wrap him up. And it's a loss on the play of 2.
And that's worked on all week in practice. Anytime Derrick Henry moves out for a pass, someone has to move with him. There's someone assigned on every snap. If it looks like he's going to catch the ball, you stay with him.
Second down and 12 for Tennessee. Tannehill into a tight window. Adam Humphries the intended target. Cameron Sutton was there for Pittsburgh defensively.
Been all over the field in this game, filling in for Mike. And blitzer extraordinaire, excuse me. Cam Sutton's made really good plays downfield and been involved in good open field tackles as well.
It's 3rd and 12.
No charges.
105 left on the clock.
Shadows
AJ Brown in the top of the formation.
Oh, man.
6 defensive backs for Pittsburgh. Third down. Hooks up with AJ Brown.
Rain is AFK and Killjoy's protected.
You will not kill my ally.
And the Titans are in field goal range, but they're looking for more. They want W.
The Steelers' number 1 cover guy, Joe Hayden, in front of Terrell Edmonds, the safety.
1 minute to play.
30 seconds left.
Steelers clinging to a 3-point lead. Browns put up monster numbers. Tannehill will chuck it away. There was nobody in that area, and a flag is thrown. Stephon Tuitt was the one putting pressure on Tannehill.
He's still in the pocket.
10 seconds left.
That's what Pittsburgh had argued.
Spike planted.
And every yard is here, we're talking about potentially a game-tying field goal attempt. So when he throws the ball, there's your nearest receiver.
Last player standing. Thrifty.
And the Titans are retreating.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 17. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. It's a loss of down, and it's 2nd down. The penalty also requires a 10-second runoff. Please reset the game clock to 45 seconds.
Rules analyst Gene Steratore watching. Pretty cut and dry, Gene, huh?
Yes, it is, Ian, and a good job with the 10-second runoff as well. Tannehill in the pocket, under pressure, no one in the area. Great job by the whole crew getting their information to Sean Hockley so he can administer the penalty the correct way.
45 seconds left. Thank you, Gene. The Steelers.
I Ian, against Houston, when they made their comeback, they were able to get a couple of big plays in the passing game, not just to the perimeter.
Game clock will start on my signal.
But up the seams, Ferkser was able to get one. He's the tight end here inside.
10-yard loss on the play. Makes the connection with Corey Davis. 30, the clock is moving. 30 seconds left.
Remember, they just ran plays last week.
Player standing.
Out of the gun. Tannehill. Deep ball. Looking for it all. Incomplete. Over the head of Davis. And right now they're staring at a 46-yard field goal on 4th and long.
That was worth taking the shot to go with your big
30
target
seconds left.
downfield. Another reason, coming into this game, Pittsburgh had 8 defensive pass interference calls against them this year. So you take the shot that maybe you get something with some jostling in the end zone. Now they have the field goal attempt.
Just one thing to keep an eye on. Last few snaps from Brinkley have been low. Well handled by Kern. It's a 45-yard attempt officially.
Offsides.
Gostkowski. No.
Offsides.
The Steelers are going to hold on against the Titans. Stephen Gostkowski off the mark.
When he is missed, it seems like it moves to the right. Last week, his 37-yard miss against Houston. Bailed off to the right. Anything less than 49 yards has been dicey for him this year. 5 for 5, 50 and beyond.
A look of shock for Ben Roethlisberger. And for Mike Vrabel and the Titans. They did everything right to get back into it. Only to see that kick sail to the right. Gostkowski missed 2 field goals last week. One of them perfect from 50 plus. That was a 45-yarder. Steelers take a knee. Pittsburgh improves to 6-0. The Titans suffer their first loss, 27-24. Let's go to James Brown in New York.
30 seconds left.
That looms large in the decision-making
One
process.
enemy remaining.
Incredible.
How about Rashard Higgins? Had a huge year for his standards in 2018. 39 catches.
Spike planted.
572 yards. Was an afterthought last year and has had some huge catches here in this game.
Welcome those of you that have been watching other action around the league. Just an incredibly wild back-and-forth game here in Cincy. Bengals blowing that 21-0.
Last player standing.
Cleveland blowout loss in the hands of the Steelers last Sunday in Pittsburgh. Team Adam that expects to contend in the AFC this season. Baker Mayfield, just a horrific start. Another early game pick. 0-5 to begin. But boy, as he responded, Odell Beckham Jr. lost his left knee injury first quarter. Harrison Bryant and the wild pendulum swings of emotion have not ceased since the opening kickoff.
Incredible.
Bengals offense playing without their star back, Joe Mixon. And now Cleveland, no timeouts as Cody Parkey gets that right leg warmed up. From here, it would be a 42-yard field goal.
Down the seam.
Mayfield.
What you get?
Towards the end zone. It is close. Begins. Yes. Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Fuck me, that's fast.
Baker Mayfield taking his shot. And the Browns have
Spike planted.
Fuck, lean it. Lean it for 140.
Just incredible.
Last player standing.
1, 2, what incredible sequence. First it was Rashard Higgins. Then it was the rookie Donovan.
Donovan Peoples-Jones,
The redemption arc.
the rookie 6th-round pick out of Michigan who did not have a catch entering the game.
He was a blocking receiver in the run game.
Browns down to 3 healthy wide receivers with the exit of Beckham earlier, and Donovan Peoples-Jones with his first signature moment in the NFL. Just incredible. Point after by Parkey is no good. My goodness, so that leaves the door open for Cincinnati, and why not? That's just how crazy this day has been. 11 seconds left.
What?
Get out of my way.
Drive.
It's B.
Let's bring in Gene's territory. Gene, take us back to that touchdown pass. As you saw, Peoples-Jones work just
Play by Peoples-Jones, and because he firmly sticks this ball initially, as we see right there, both feet touch when he lands.
One enemy remaining.
Ball movement, but that is not ball movement where you would say he lost possession and had to regain. That's movement after he has
last player standing.
Oh fuck, he's on the right
and
side.
that movement is still being his control
My
and
bad.
confirmed as a touchdown.
All right, Gene Steratore weighing in, our rules analyst. The degree of difficulty on that play by Peoples-Jones. What a pass, the placement by Baker Mayfield.
I'll stay.
Miraculous.
How about how Mayfield has just straight turned it around?
Where you saw Carlos Dunlap, perhaps some tensions boiling over. There's a run back by Bernard, and he's out across the 40-yard line. He's out across the 40. So great field position, but they're down to 4 seconds left here. Boy,
that's it.
Just not enough time to run a play and then get your field goal unit out. Cincinnati out of timeouts, 4 seconds left. So you've got to take a shot really to the end zone.
Both of these quarterbacks just dealing when it counts. I mean, you can't say enough. Burrow has been on point, had a brilliant fourth quarter, drove his football team and his offense down for the go-ahead score, and then Mayfield with no timeout. Marching Cleveland down the field. Been giving it to Landry. No Beckham Jr. on the field. You're going to give it to Rashard Higgins and Donovan Peoples-Jones on the vertical route.
Spike planted.
Incredible.
Last player standing.
Try to get that one as far down towards the end zone as he can. Towards the 5, it's deflected.
That was close.
And this one is over. The Cleveland Browns will survive and win it here in Cincinnati. And the hero, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And boy, you could almost hear that gasp from the Browns sideline from up here.
What a battle. What an entertaining football game for these two football teams. And again, the Bengals played extremely well today. Again, just can't figure out a way to close it out.
Joe Burrow masterful, but Baker Mayfield was just too good down the stretch. What a duel as it's won by Cleveland here in Week 7.
I'm like John Wick right now. I'm back. People keep asking if I'm back. Yeah, I guess I'm back.
We'll go to James Brown in New York for the NFL Today update delivered by Pizza Hut after these messages.
Domino's knows a thing or two about delivery. So when we saw people were getting tacos and burgers delivered like these, we had to step in. Introducing our new chicken taco and cheeseburger pizzas. What? Now the best way to get a taco or burger delivered is to get a Domino's pizza.
Plenty is ahead. Love handmade. Oh, baby! Love one of a kind.
What?
What makes you feel love?
No, the smoke went out.
Shop at sea. Feel love.
My body is
What is
truly
going on?
powerful.
I have the power to lower my A1C.
Because my body can still make its own insulin.
And Trulicity activates my body to release it, lowering my blood sugar from the first dose. Once weekly Trulicity.
Oh,
Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes.
Last player standing.
Kill my ally. Type 1 diabetes. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction,
Spike planted.
or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Side effects
Fucking
may
hell.
include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects
Last
include
round
indigestion,
in the half.
fatigue, belly pain, increased appetite, nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems.
I have it within me to lower my A1C.
Ask your doctor about Trulicity.
Turret out.
Gail King, Anthony Mason, and Tony Dakota.
Come on,
Weekday
yeah,
mornings
yeah,
on CBS.
Every Alaskan parent has the same hope, that our kids will grow up and stay here. I'm Al Gross, and that was true for Monica.
We raised our kids to love Alaska as much as we do, from learning to find jobs where they can succeed.
It's why I work so hard to protect our fisheries, fight climate
Trying to
change,
think of what I was
and
gonna
rebuild our
do, and then
economy,
clack, clack.
because it's not getting done. I approve this message for everyone.
Welcome back to Studio 43 and the NFL Today update. Up next, game 2 of our doubleheader. Most of you will be seeing Jimmy Garoppolo and the Niners clashing with the New England Patriots, while others will watch Patrick Mahomes in the Mile High City when the Chiefs battle the Broncos. The NFL is here on CBS. What a game for Pittsburgh and Tennessee. Rounding out 2 5-0 squads. This for the 6th time in the Super Bowl era. As we talked
62.
before, 5 of those teams who won have
60.
gone on to the Super Bowl. What a game, Pittsburgh and Tennessee.
Yeah, it really was. You know, Pittsburgh dominating the game in every way you could think about it.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left. Last player
They're
standing.
behind, and they have to throw the football. And they come back.
24-7, leading at halftime with Pittsburgh. Second half
Switching sides.
Ben Roethlisberger took the last one, which gave Tennessee a chance to go down, and Gostkowski misses a 45-yard field goal. They could be still playing in overtime. So again, the resiliency of this Tennessee team was impressive.
Yeah, how about that AFC North matchup? Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals. What a good one. There's a Heisman commercial out that jokes that Baker Mayfield can only perform when there's pressure. Well, there was pressure in this game from the very beginning. They lose Odell early in the game, and then he absolutely lights fire. 22 for 28, 5 TDs. And the Browns, they pull it out.
Think about that. That was without Odell Beckham Jr.
Right.
Think about that for a second and what that maybe means for them moving forward. And hopefully Odell's not that seriously injured. On the other side, Joe Burrow throws for over 400 yards. I mean, so amazing that a rookie can do this in the NFL. So good. Really bright in Cincinnati. No question.
Can you heal me?
With
Heal my body,
old
maybe
head coach
it's
Bill Belichick, I'm sure they'll have something for him.
I have body.
Yeah, and speaking of his old coach, he doesn't have the hoodie on. He has a mask on and a visor. Bill Belichick. You have to know if
Give
he's
me some of those
facing there's something he knows about him.
Find out about Cam Newton. Can he get this offense back on track?
Brad
just brought it
Robot on heaven.
Well, here we go,
Pickett,
Coach.
it's
A
gonna kill
National
you.
Tight End Day. George Kittle, the creator, inventor of it, but you know, he's such a big part. I think a huge
One
part
enemy
of the
remaining.
San Francisco offense. Him and Kyle Juszczyk are the 2 most important.
Okay, guys, in Denver, it's 14 degrees right now. The forecast calls for snow throughout the day for Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs and Denver Broncos.
Yeah, this young man is going to be important in the snow. Horses can run in any type of weather, and he is a true Clydesdale. No pun intended.
Well, you know, if he goes down, there's a guy behind him. It's not too bad either. How about Le'Veon Bell? You talk about a 1-2 punch, maybe nothing better than that. Let's see if they use him a little bit in the passing game.
Well, to keep celebrating National Tight End Day, there's Travis Kelce, really just one of the great down-the-field possession catchers, whatever you want to say, make people miss, tough to guard. I'm sure they got a special plan for him today.
You want a special plan for Patrick Mahomes, and Bradley Chubb has got to be a part of it. He's got to be one of the better passers. The Denver Broncos should not have bonded the shoulders of one Bradley Chubb.
Shoe mania. Is this still a thing, guys?
Not really. Yeah, well, he needs to
top
solidify himself as a quarterback if he can get control of the season.
We're talking about a guy who's a late runner for Rookie of the Year. How about Justin Herbert this year? The strong arm,
In the box,
multi-talented athlete. He'll be leading.
So some marquee matchups coming up series.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
We'll set the stage and say enjoy the second game is coming up on our doubleheader right here on
It's also Sage though, so.
She was watching the
CBS Sports thanks you for watching this presentation.
I can hold an area pretty well myself. Make sure to cover the angles I can't.
The world awaits on a new amazing race, Wednesday on CBS.
Sick of negative political ads? Measure 2
The
will
old
help
smoke
make
and
it
go
so,
works.
requiring transparency for the
Again.
out-of-state dark money behind the negative ads, because Alaskans deserve to know who's trying to influence our votes. Let's join together as Alaskans to shine a light on dark money and get power from the special interests by voting yes on Measure
7. Ah, behind us.
Player standing.
Wait, do I know you?
Hosts scream.
One more.
CBS Sunday night movies.
Raise red
There's
there.
someone behind you. Someone behind you.
Oh, yes.
I am an elder in training. I know who I am because those who came before me, despite all odds, protected, preserved, and celebrated our traditions and diversity. Join me in doing our part to protect and preserve our community. Wear a mask, wash and sanitize hands often, and stay 6 feet apart.
Watch Aaron Walling, weeknights on News 13.
Our doubleheader day on CBS continues on in the full swing as we get set for the tilt between franchises that know all about San Francisco and New England. Hello, friends. Jim Nance. Hello, Tony Romo. Tracy Wolfson with us as well. These are two teams, Tony, that have been really battered by COVID, by injuries. But this is the game everyone's billing as the return for Jimmy Garoppolo to New England.
It is, and I'll tell you, no one knows this defense better than Jimmy Garoppolo. He's been here, he's studied, he's gone against Belichick over and over again, so I think he's prepared. Belichick, sometimes it switches up, but I think he's excited. You want to go back and show your boss, hey, I was good when I was here.
I'll tell you, Cam Newton wants to show everybody something too, because he said after last week's loss to Denver, I'm not pointing fingers, I'm pointing thumbs at myself.
Yes, and that's what you want out of your leader. You want them to look at themselves. You want them to say, hey, guys, get on my back. I tell you, they need to get off to a good start here. Both these teams play better from the lead early in the first quarter. That's how you got to play and win in this type of game. If you get behind, you let these guys tee off on you.
All right, before we kick it up, let's get down to
Well, Jim, after
You will not kill my allies.
2 weeks, the Patriots
Going
are
backside.
back to a little sense of normalcy and meeting some live practices, and they got some key players back.
If you jump. One heaven, one
There is no time to waste, and you can tell there is a sense of urgency here. While the Patriots are getting healthy, the Niners continue to be plagued by injuries. Running back where he was.
One enemy remaining.
Players put on IR, and they will be without
Destroy.
key defensive starters, including both safeties.
well, it's almost incomprehensible. With a big win.
Great job, guys.
I didn't know you could destroy the fly.
After a debacle against the Dolphins the previous week, it is again perfect snapshot of the autumn season. Just a notch below 50 and the full colors of the season all over the New England landscape. Patriots have elected to kick off. They've deferred, and Jake Bailey gets set to send it down, presumably all the way down in the direction of Richie James and probably beyond. 49ers at 3-3. Patriots at 2-3. Sub-500 for the first time in almost 2 decades in the month of October. And yes, it will be a touchback indeed. And let's get Jimmy Garoppolo back on the field. Second round selection in 2014. He was the backup to Tom Brady on 2 Super Bowl championship teams. Loved his time here. Traded just 3 days before his 26th birthday on Halloween 3 years ago. Didn't go back to the area in capacity until the 49ers arrived here on late Friday night.
He's behind. You know he's excited, like we talked about in the opening, Jim.
That's an old and he's probably on the right side.
He let you go and traded you. Different player. And I was actually really good when I was here.
Jeff Wilson's the starting running back, and he's going to get the toss.
Yeah.
And falls backward for about 3. He was out against the Rams with a calf injury. Tracy talked about the injuries running through this entire football team, and you can pretty much look everywhere, including at center, where Horonis now steps in for Ben Garland, who had to go on IR with a calf injury. The 5th different center when you go back to camp this year. He actually did start week 1. Here's a 2nd and 7, and it's Wilson again. Made by Copeland on that New England defense.
Last player standing.
Both side, both side, both side.
Patriot defense that did not give a touchdown
Go
away last week, but 16 victory. They got Howard back. He was one of those dealing with COVID, and he's out for a couple of weeks. Members of the secondary, Jonathan Jones, a fast emerging star. 3rd and 3. As you see Wise getting ready to step in and pounce. McKinnon has come in as the running back. Garoppolo able to shake free. And he fights for that first down. Able to slip through a tackle attempt by Bentley.
Well, this is an unbelievable job. Right up the middle. Cover going out. And Garoppolo gets out of Winovich, and then Bentley at the very end. He gets away.
Cutting
great effort, coming in. And Jimmy, that right there, we talked to Coach, right? He said he's kind of got a linebacker mentality.
Heaven, left side.
Yeah, that did show that linebacker mentality. Now he's able to
a lot of people on the middle part
target, and really Travis Kelce, you're talking about the 1st or 2nd best tight end in the league right now.
This guy's the superlatives can go on and on, but he plays with reckless abandon, but he's
one enemy remaining.
He's raw. He's just raw. It's like now he's all of a sudden got all that raw stuff, and it's not mentally sound, and he's doing it everywhere. In line, outside, blocking, screen game.
Complete player. 2nd and 3. Debo Samuel, and look at Kittle out in front blocking. And it's a good gain of 22. Yeah, it's, hey, National Tight Ends Day.
Hey, it's National Tight End Day. Let's have some fun today.
This is a little collaboration with Kittle, and maybe Garoppolo actually came up with it first, but it's run throughout the league. You've seen it. There's T-shirts and everything, so maybe it'll be another huge day for Kittle on this, what he thinks should be a national holiday. And I'm hoping you sent at least a card to Jason Whitmer.
You should run.
I was like, you know, you built this thing.
There's Kittle. And in just like that, being brought down by Phillips. Another gain of 15.
What the fuck?
I'm making it seem like it's a block. This is next level. See Kittle here. He's gonna go up. He goes up on the linebacker. The linebacker runs over there, and then he comes right in.
Right there.
I mean, that's great awareness. Wait for him to use his leverage. Go downhill, go past him. What a design.
Flat 8.
2 catches on this opening drive. Wilson thought about going outside. Cuts back inside for 2 quickly to Trace.
Jim, National Tight Ends Day actually started from a conversation between Jimmy Garoppolo and George Kittle on the sideline during the Lions game 2 years ago. He is so fired up today. He went over to the officials before the game and just reminded them.
Okay, so bad.
We've seen it all through the league. The Browns with the late win during the course of that game got 3 touchdowns.
Last player standing.
No, coming from elbow.
We'll see if it happens
Go
here
over, go over.
to the Commanders.
One enemy remaining.
Elbow, elbow.
He's on site.
Shows his
Elbow.
speed. And then Patriots inside.
No, left side.
Elbow.
Well, you don't run after the catch. Just sweep across, you read through it, scan. Jimmy keep his feet quiet. Reloading. Out in front. Samuel does a great job of getting run after the catch.
I would be back line. You guys push in. I killed them with my money.
Last 32 regular season games at home, the Patriots have not given up an opening drive touchdown. Goes all the way back to 2016 against the Bills. But the 49ers are threatening to end that streak, and Wilson is just inches shy.
Fire in the hole!
That's mid.
That's...
Or
Judge says yes.
Nice.
You'll see great lead block. Juice. Use check right there, and then all of a sudden you got run skill pulling. But does he get in, Jim?
Yeah, don't quite see it from that angle, do you?
Well, the replay here, it's amazing because we're in slow-mo, and it's even slower from here. And then it just continues.
The official on this side right here, the first replay we showed you said he was not in. The far side was blocked out a little bit.
I headshot him. Oh, Raynon.
So if a guy sees a ball over the
One be heaven.
because there's nothing touching the ground. So if you see the ball ever at any point, like it is there, that's a touchdown.
What was that? I kill him.
Correct call.
So dumb.
So you'll see the ball squirt through. He'll pop it over because nothing's on the ground. Right there, he pops that ball over. But he was never on the ground.
30
Jim,
seconds
so
last player
you'll see the
standing.
ball pop out right at the bottom, right down there.
Save your gut.
There.
Touchdown confirmed, Tony.
Enemy remaining.
And there you go.
Oh my God, clutch!
Well, you see the game of adjustments. One guy, they're both great at what they do.
But that
Use my utilities.
not seen a team come in regular season home game since 4 years ago. 32 home games and take it down the field with a first possession touchdown. Niners have done it.
Wade is getting his holiday shopping done early at Amazon. So come December, he'll get to be Holiday Wade, the gift wrapping god. His technique is flawless.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Hey man, I really appreciate that. Insurance Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone's pricing great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I have big news. You can now brush and floss at the same time. This is Waterpick Sonic Fusion, the world's first flossing toothbrush. Brushing, even with an electric toothbrush, only gets the surface. But Waterpick Sonic Fusion thoroughly cleans those areas that other products miss. It's one step to a complete clean.
Begins.
Go online or ask your professional about Waterpick Sonic Fusion.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, good shit, my boy.
Kato, don't play that.
The perfect plan for each family member with the features they want, like HBO Max or... What was that? Happens every time I say HBO Max.
Reloading.
Cool. HBO Max.
Here,
Reloading.
Can leave?
It's not complicated. Now you can save more with AT&T wireless plans and get things your way with features like HBO Max included.
Shadows traveling. Shadows traveling.
A tradition unlike the Masters on CBS.
60 Minutes, the story everyone's talking about. President Trump, former Vice President Biden, and the running mates sit down with 60 Minutes. See for yourself tonight on CBS.
Silence.
Cam Newton and the Patriots, well, they diverted the top. They put the football in the hands of the 49ers. And they made the running goal to kick off.
Nothing in the open, so you can see. They're probably gonna come.
With the return right to the 25. Let's bring out Cam and company. He's just probably 80 passing yards away from 30K on his career. He passed 5,000 rushing yards last week when he had 76.
You should run.
Running the football very effectively here in New England. In fact,
one enemy remaining.
From only two.
Heaven.
The Patriots offense the first quarter. So far this season, how many touchdowns do you think they have?
20.
20. Close. None.
Come on, none.
They actually scored, but it was by the defense. McCourty with a big 6 in Seattle, week 2. Here's their first snap, and it's a running play for Damian Harris.
That's a killer for a team who's running the football.
All right, they're gonna load up mid big time this time because that's where I came through. I'm gonna take down the wall.
Get off to a better start. That's really hurt them this year.
Well, this will help. The offensive line, the most intact it's been in a long time. They got David Andrews back in center coming off of IR. Wynn goes back to left tackle. Tooney back to left guard, and Mason. Harry. You see,
I leave my bot
players,
so
you
we know
look
all
at the 49er defense, they cannot afford another record off to their outstanding defensive
I hear one hand.
One behind last night. He's just, you know, everybody doesn't want to make excuses in this league. You can't, but he's without his starting safeties today.
Oh, this one's done.
With a quad strain practice on Thursday.
You see Coach Sala there. That's a big deal. Ward, really, Fred Warner and Jimmy Ward make this defense from a communication. On Thursday, when you lose a guy like Ward, that changes your scheme. You've already set up.
Last player standing.
You will not kill my ally.
Back just a little bit, and I think what the Niners and Robert Saleh have done has really had a concerted effort a couple years ago about changing a little bit in that scheme.
30 seconds left.
This straight Seattle 3 anymore. This team is really giving teams problems with their scheme.
Witherspoon comes in for Verrett as the Patriots run it. One play for a first down after a game last week when Harry did not have a single reception. So Harris with his second carry.
Match point.
His first quarter woes we talked about. Again, the 7 points, result of a defensive touchdown.
Reloading.
2nd and 8. Now go 5 wide.
Reloading.
Looking to go up top. He's got plenty of time. Now they chase him, and he'll take off and get shoved out just past the 40. Pushed out of bounds.
Well, this is where I was just talking about. This is troublesome for a lot of teams. When you see in the backfield here, you can go forward just a little bit, guys. Fred Warner's right there in the middle. He's going to have to be one-on-one. Everyone else is going to be able to double team. You can't run these coverages. Time out. And he really is an all-pro in every sense of the word. I mean, he's so good, Jimmy. He's guarding their wide receiver one-on-one. Who can do that?
Sage heaven, Sage heaven.
By the time he gets moving around,
Good.
Goody.
Come back onto the field. The secondary.
Oh shit, oh fuck, heaven. Jets have it right
there. They're able to stop James White short of the first as Moore. Marius Moore able to make the hit. Again, he's stepping in today for one of those two safety positions with Ward and Target.
One enemy remaining.
So they're able to take the Patriots after one first down picked up. Take the offense off the field.
I was impressed last one yesterday by the San Francisco. Again, I had to keep them. They all expected like a Super Bowl team. They lost so many games, they play so many, and yet they still
Little punk.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Taylor takes it right on the sideline. Yep, it's Jimmy Garoppolo coming back to New England. Got a lot of fans still around these parts. Here he is before the game with the Patriots owner Robert Kraft.
Over the last century, we've seen tough times. This country and this company. But through it all, we've learned we're better when we come together. A family-led business with 260,000 people working together, employing more hourly workers and assembling more vehicles in America than any other automaker. We were built in America. That's why we build for America.
I hear B.
No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running
It's
car?
B.
Are you crazy? It's right behind the chainsaws.
Smart. Yeah, okay.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor
They have
decisions.
Odin.
That's what you do.
Shh, I'm being quiet. Breathing on me.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico.
One cross.
At the firehouse, we work 12 24-hour shifts a month.
I am a lawyer, and there's a lot on my plate.
Shadows traveling.
We're busy. We're busy people, but we're
Cover going out.
Careful.
So having a service with delivery and having the essentials come to you is very helpful for us to be able to focus on that quality time together.
Introducing Walmart Plus, a new membership that gives you free unlimited delivery on groceries and more.
One enemy remaining.
Planting.
Spike planted.
Nice.
Care about it.
Reloading.
Switching sides. Match point.
Go to NFLshop.com and gear up.
What you wanna do?
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Walmart Plus. Introducing a different kind of membership.
I'm gonna show B or mid, but go B.
Bundling home and car insurance. And by Ford. Built Ford proud.
Shadows traveling.
As you look at some of the dynasties by decade.
144. Oh my God.
Coach in this league for
How Sage is 144. I know she healed, but
regular in post. This defense able to make a play.
Yeah, he's just one
this
HP.
series.
They don't have any hits.
That's a guy just brought up off the practice squad today, Nick Thurman. Actually, in the last 24 hours, Thurman brought up and gets some playing time, makes a stop for a loss of 2. We're talking about dynasty since 1980. In the 80s and 90s, a total of 5 Super Bowl wins for the 49ers. And then you take the odds in the 2010s. 6 wins.
What's what?
It's a second and 12. Garoppolo's pass complete, but maybe only good for a yard to Wilson. Shoved down by Phillips.
Yes.
We were looking at those dynasties last night, all these graphics. And
one enemy
we're trying to
remaining.
compare the two. With those double decades.
I tell you one thing, those were the only two that really stood out that lasted over a decade, really, you know, where it's like long runs, right?
stay alive.
There we go.
Let's go.
Attackers win.
Just like the Patriots, but I think the Patriots have done it longer, as crazy as that is. I mean,
here's a 3rd and 11, and it's caught by Kittle, and they get out of a jam. He had to step on Gilmore, first down.
well, this is just where they make it look like they're double teaming Kittle. The safety's on top. He's going to help him. He just goes up and breaks out. And guess who he ran that against? That's Gilmore, the reigning defensive player of the year. That is a tight end on possibly the best corner in football. And he wins by 3-4 yards. You know what we should do? We should show you a package of him blocking after he just beat the the best corner in the league and show you how complete this guy is.
He's got 3 catches. Garoppolo 6 for 6 to start. He's in trouble. Guy gets to him. Tosses him down back at the 18.
Wow, this is a great job. Adjustment by Belichick on this drive. Bentley 51
Match
is running
found.
through the A gap. And you'll see him come flying in right there. He disrupts it so much that Guy comes wide open and he's free. You see the disruption, taking 2 guys by Bentley. Guy comes in. Belichick's already adjusted in the second drive. He's gone into a little bit of the Super Bowl look from the Rams a few years ago.
Well, the Rams did not get to Garoppolo last Sunday night. The offensive line not giving up a sack. But Guy gets to him here in the opening quarter, 2nd and 17. They get it back, though. Ayuk, the rookie, able to get open and pick up another first down.
And this is a great job. Jimmy get off to a good start. He's going to look left, come back right. And his ability to move the eyes, but he's standing in there, quiet feet, and firing that ball to Ayuk. Bentley just can't get his hand there.
It's a pickup of 19.
And now, your winning team. Reina already knows, because Reina is Reina. Ping pong, you're wrong. Cypher, Zerkules, Avs, Jet, Smruff, Sova, and your true streamer, twitch.tv/swapzombie as Omen.
He does, and you know why? Because he's going to see this. See those guys all on the line of scrimmage on the outside? You've got to stop the outside stuff because Kyle's going to script all the stuff to get outside early. It sets up his whole offense. And they do as good a job as anybody of making everything look the same.
Used to hear about coaches scripting 15 plays. His dad would do 16 to get an even number.
That just feels like 6-minute abs just went to 5-minute abs. They're just trying to one-up each other. It'll be 2-minute abs.
Samuel.
I'm going to script the first 50, so that way I have the best script.
Actually, no, I take them.
Well, he would say that there was a theory that if you walked out of a room and they saw the early script and it was 8 passes, 7 rushes, like the lineman would say, oh, it's going to be a passing game. You didn't want to give your team any kind of suspicion that a game was going to go a certain way.
And it's true. What happens is you go ahead, here's the first 10 or 15 plays, and all of a sudden the tight end's like, oh, we're running the ball. There's 11 runs in the first 15, and then the receivers are like, oh, there's 11 runs.
There it is, 8 and 8. He's balanced.
He's as balanced as anybody in the NFL.
Samuel at tailback on 3rd and 2. He takes the toss. He's got the speed. He's got the edge, and he's got another first down. Well, we got a marker out. Sean Smith leading this officiating crew.
Cover going out.
Looks like there's usually a hold on the edge. 10-yard penalty. Third down. Come on. Kittle's off to a great start in receiving and blocking.
Last player standing.
The point right here. Grabs that arm.
Yeah, who can hold?
Yeah, that's kind of a tough call. But I would say that's definitely getting called. That's
I find them. I kill them.
That's a penalty.
Simple as that.
Takes away the gain of 12 and will bring 3rd and 12.
That is the key to the game, is setting the edge. If you're New England, if you let San Francisco get outside, the game is really difficult. Everything stems off that.
Garoppolo down the middle, too high, and he's intercepted by McCourty. Devin McCourty sidesteps one tackler. And finally tripped up by McKinnon. As Garoppolo overthrew his target.
Well, this is multiple reasons. Calhoun on a stunt inside. The ball that gets right
What?
Reloading.
Last player standing.
Number 50. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. New England keeps the ball. First down.
Calhoun's penalty will put the football back on the other side of the 50. Garoppolo's first incompletion is an interception.
Fire.
You'll see the guy right inside and the high throw. New England ball.
Yeah. I'm a Verizon engineer, and I'm part of the team building Verizon's 5G network. Today is a really big day for us. Because today, we're turning on 5G across the country. And this is the 5G America's been waiting for. With an average of 5G nationwide. And in more and more cities, the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband, the fastest 5G in the world. It's 25 times faster than today's 4G networks. 25 times. It's pretty incredible. Reloading. I'm excited about how it will change your phone and how it will change the way businesses do everything. I'm proud because we didn't build it like this. We built it right now. This is the 5G America. Only from Verizon.
Tide Pods Ultra Oxy one-ups the cleaning power of liquid.
Can it one-up whatever they're doing?
For sure.
Seriously?
One-up the power of liquid, toughest stains. Any further questions? One-up the power of liquid with Tide Pods Ultra Oxy.
Clone kill.
If we focus on our local communities, we can find a way to get through this together.
One enemy remaining.
Right.
Reloading.
Hi, I'm Drew Barrymore, and CBS is playing one of my favorite movies of all time, Scream.
Tonight on CBS Sunday Night Movies.
Sometimes we have problems where there's no right.
Reloading.
Our goal is to change. Be the change.
This is how I like to win.
SWAT returns November 11th on CBS.
He's totally team first. More like me first. We'll all go to the White House.
Tired of all the nonsense? Stream CBS Sports HQ.
Your free, always on Sports News Network.
I need this.
Can you buy me
This
scruff?
was the personal foul penalty. It was on Chase Winovich. Totally unnecessary. Knocking down Garoppolo after the pick.
Well, I'll tell you right here, he's like, what are you doing? He's 40 yards away. I mean, I'm over there. Why? You're going to go block the quarterback? Coach,
Blocking sight.
He's not even going to make the tackle. Come on.
Here's Cam on first
Enemy
down.
spotted.
Launching, finding
Reloading.
who was all alone, and we got another yellow flag on the field.
Wow, this could be, can't hit a quarterback low.
Technical.
Personal foul, rushing the passer, defense. Penalty, automatic, first down.
You'll see, it's just the fighting right here.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Just on that leg. Protect these.
Revealing area. There we go. Found them.
And I actually don't call.
What if the
Last player standing.
No, wait. Silva, I need you to.
Guess what? Unless you're thrown in 100%. If you have anything that can do your job at all, you have to protect the quarterback.
That was close. Here's a first down. And the 5 work in. Who stutter steps and takes off for about 5. With Sunday time, we got JP, we got Phil from New York.
A sure-footed quarterback in the snow. In the snow. How about this? Drew Lock, nice play fake. Gets to the outside, 2-yard touchdown run. Kansas City 7, Denver 6. Back to Tracy, Jim, and Tony.
All right, thank you, Phil. Our first snow game of the season as Cam Newton takes off for the first down.
Now, just a great job right in the middle. Creating that opening, and this front, this could be a difference. So if they can get these guys up, like you said, and everyone gets back in their playing together, they're solid. They've been able to do this stuff now for 5-6 weeks.
Once again, he calls number 1, his own number, and he's got another 4. That's as healthy, really, as they've been since week 1. They've got 4 of their starters back. With Onwenu, the rookie out of Michigan, who they're so impressed by. This ball at right tackle.
Shadows traveling.
Second and 7. Burkhead again. Right in the corner, and others.
One enemy remaining.
Third down coming up. Final minute, first quarter.
Yeah, just having Andrews, Jack Mason, and right there, it's like, okay, this is your line. really, the wind can come on and planted. They got a big hope. Really can't go through. That's really what they want to do. They want to run the ball, play action.
63, I hit him.
On those big plays. Cam missed a little earlier. They got a break with the penalty.
Last player standing.
You saw on Winnu.
Just relax. Play time. Play time. You just pop out.
3rd down and 5. Comes out and was it is ruled incomplete.
Dealing area.
As Harry
There
is
they
unable
are.
to got walloped by
Never
Moore
give
and
up.
others as the first quarter comes to an end. And once again, the Patriot offense without a first quarter touchdown on the season.
Don't let the comfort fool you. Don't let the attention to detail lead you to believe that a Honda is a delicate machine. You'd be wrong. Underneath every surface that carries a Honda badge, there's the capacity to amaze. The power to, in the face of a challenge, shatter expectations. And blow predictions out of the water. From the core ever built. Cover going down. All the way to the top of where you want to go. And higher still. Rise to the challenge. Running performance on Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline.
Fire's out.
Got him, baby.
Shut down.
Because your body's natural way of cooling itself down. Then condensation is your ear's natural way of saying, drink me.
Spike reload.
One enemy remaining.
Wherever I go.
Carne asada is back. The cumin, the coriander, and cilantro, and it just brings out those flavors. It's very tender. When you're cutting it, it's tender. When you're eating it, it's tender. What do you say, Drone? It's bomb. Stretch your wings.
Our retirement plan with Voya gives us confidence.
So we can spend a bit today knowing we're prepared for tomorrow.
Wow. Do you think you overdid it, maybe?
Overdid what?
Well planned, well invested, well protected.
Voya. Be confident to and through retirement.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by AT&T 5G.
Cover going
and
out.
by Voya Financial. Be confident to retirement.
Late afternoon in New England. Lights on in full display. Half here. It's dark early. Daylight savings time to a near close.
One enemy remaining.
Convert a field goal here on the first snap of the second quarter. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wolfson. Beat from 40. Missed his first 2 attempts on the season, but has made his last 7. Cardona snaps it to Bailey. And Bailey is good. 3 off the takeaway, off the Garoppolo interception. And we're back in 30 after this impressive insurance.
Never ends. I got it last time.
Fine.
Progressive, protecting
Pretty
every
good.
single yard of your home.
How are you, man?
We gotta get a light down there. Someone could get hurt.
I'm gonna mess your name up really bad. Eugrophia.
7-3 49ers.
Al 40K.
And let's take a look at next-gen stats.
Look at the last
Powered
part,
by AWS.
Pretty good, man.
Well, we already have talked about Kittle a lot. He's fantastic.
disappointed.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Titans
He's
lost.
got the ball in his hand, and Samuel's the same way. These guys get extra yards after
You
they get
should
the ball in
run.
their hand. Coach Shanahan does as good a job as anybody at designing stuff to help, and having guys who can actually do it once in a while on their own. Outstanding. Good job. Stats, they're showing some good stuff.
Here's Richie James back. IR.
Last player standing.
Close of week 1. So Debo won that package too, and he's a welcome returnee. Last week. James.
No!
There's a lot of brother acts out there. We got the Yak brothers going at the 49ers. But I mean, you know,
I thought there were 2 left. Or like just there was one. Should I killed the other one? My bad.
Clay and the Beer brothers with the Sharks.
Sunday, man.
Yeah, I mean, Debo
Football.
Samuel, Dean himself, George Kittle,
Trying to get some
and
dubs.
rookie Brandon Ayuk as the Yak brothers, yards after catch.
Well, maybe there should be an official Yak Day.
Yak Day. That might be next.
To go with the
National holiday.
How about yourself?
National Yak Day. Okay. I'm still getting my mind around National Tight End Day.
Done.
Wilson. That's a great piece of money. I wonder how many people get tomorrow off from work, Tony. Cover going out. Tight End Day.
Well, he does a great job cutting back and then getting vertical. Stealing side cut back.
Wilson getting the heavy work here with Mostert going down on IR after the high ankle sprain. Come on! Off a 9-yard carry.
Standing.
I mean, what you see is San Francisco, you know, for every year since Shanahan's been there, whoever's on the practice squad, they're going to use running backs to get hurt. And this team grew on, but because of their system and the way that they built it, coming even from his father, Mike Shanahan, it's such an outstanding, you know, outside zone team. You can get to the edge wide. You're going to run everything wide, and they have many different ways to do it. And you'll see different running backs come in and have some success.
You see McKinnon on the sideline. Hughes check. Educated right here in the area at Harvard. He's going to have enough for the first down. They do go through a lot of backs. And they're not afraid to take a chance on some undrafted guys like Wilson. And we'll see, no doubt, Jamichael in a little bit in some packages today. And he had some big runs at the end of the game against the Rams.
You know, San Francisco's done an outstanding job. Like John Lynch,
Ceiling area.
Whereas it's some of the, you know, it's really some of the best talent. As well, you make a strength, and you make that strength even better. Just a weakness.
Looked like it could have been stuff for no reason. 3 or 4 out of it, but back to Lynch. A lot of people don't realize this after going into the rings of honor with
one enemy remaining
in his spectacular playing career. He actually, the last
Run
team
B.
he was
You got time. You got time.
was the Patriots. He signed
last player standing
and then retired at the end of camp. So his last stop was right here in 08.
Never give up.
With Coach Belichick.
Coach does a great
Cutting
job
close.
of getting in veteran guys who know football.
Need a drop.
He wants you to teach. He wants you to teach the other guys football. As you see an offsides on Bentley trying to time that. But like you said, when you go there, Coach will call him in, and you know he called in John Lynch, and he goes, "Yeah, you're not really great at this anymore, but you've been dominant."
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 51. 5-yard penalty remains. Second down.
And he goes, "But you're really good at this, and we're going to use you like this and everything." And really, it's one of those rare times when the players cover going on. I didn't think about myself. Shadows. And so, you know, John was an all-time legend at the safety, and by the end, it was, you know, Bill who kind of told him what he's still doing at a really high level. That makes him respect. Bill tries to use your strengths on the field, and he does that all the time with his players now.
What a combo they have now in San Francisco. Second and 1. And another good carry by Wilson, who now has 47 yards rushing. 10 carries.
You know, just always getting the edge, and you'll see the block on the edge. You know, Juszczyk who's outstanding. They run so much 21, we call it. That's a fullback in the game. You have 2 wide receivers and 1 tight end. Backs, 1 tight end. And this team does it more than anybody. Just like now, you'll see the fullback in the backfield. Play action, and they try and run.
Over. You're dead.
Oh, and it's a jet sweep.
Last player standing.
And use check. With a great block. Picks up.
Exactly right, Jim. Use check. Watch right here on the right. 44. Boom. Pancakes him down. Opens it up. Ayuk. This is where they go, though. Guess what? Jet sweep. You know what they did, Jim? They go wide.
Last round
really
before
wide,
the
you
switch.
try and get wider, then they come back. But they want you to go so wide to get you out of your lanes and your assignment. You're going to see New England go to a nice 6-1 front right here. You'll see these guys on the edge, on the outside. That's what they did in the Super Bowl with the Rams when they started to go wide.
Garoppolo goes underneath, and it is dropped by Juszczyk. It wasn't there down the field where he was looking. And we're looking to the studio. Back to JB and Phil.
And Jim, you're seeing a familiar combination. Oh, how about this combo? Still the same thing. Tom Brady finds Rob Gronkowski in the back of the end zone. 5-yard touchdown. 51 yards and a TD. Tampa Bay 14, Las Vegas 10. Back to Jim, Tony, and Tracy.
Revealing areas.
Will we see that? Second and 10.
They're starting to figure out Brady.
Switching sides.
Here's Samuel.
Well,
got about 8. We do have a flag.
Just like we talked about, the chess match. Well, in the Super Bowl, the same system. They always want to run wide. See the guys on the edge? They're going to go ahead and set the edge. Today, they got to set the edge. That's where the game's coming down to. If they can set the edge, they can turn everything back inside. If they can't, this is how San Francisco gets big plays. And you saw one right there, but that was because they held on the edge.
Yeah, it was Williams called for it. So it's going to bring him back to the 30, make it a 2nd and 20. Took away a 9-yard play. Williams, who had an ankle injury in the Rams game, was a little injured early in the week, called for the hold on Bauer.
They are A.
Coming over to Wilson. Grabs it. Goes. Down the sideline. Gets about 6 or 7 of it back.
Spikes at A.
And Jim, just
Omen hit
another way to run the ball.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Guys on the edge. Fake this way. Go wide the other way with your fullback out there blocking on the other side. Almost like it was
All them Killjoy toys.
You see Juszczyk right there doing it again. And great job on the outside by Ayuk.
So it's a 3rd and 13 at the Patriot 23 as Josh and Cam have a little conversation for the next time they get back out there.
Now this is where you got to protect the football. Turnover last time.
Blitz. Pass wide of the mark. Had to unload it in the direction of Moore.
Well, this is where Belichick, I mean, the red zone and 3rd down, it's really difficult. All these different guys coming, guys popping out. You kind of got to guess that you're going to get hit, but you can't give them the ball because that's the strength of this defense.
Cover going
Their
up.
ability to cover and Belichick's ability to get people free, hit the quarterback, go off the timing. San Francisco's got the advantage on 1st and 2nd down, but you can't give the advantage back to New England on 3rd by giving the ball.
Robbie Gould in his 16th year from 41. And he nails it. Now 9 out of 10 on the season.
They're coming back to B.
To a 7-point Niner lead. 9 minutes to go in the first half in Foxborough.
Introducing Wendy's new pretzel bacon up cheeseburger. Nothing will distract you from the pretzel bun and beer cheese. Not even all the comments on the pic you posted.
I had Jinx. Killjoy, you can hit Killjoy once and you need a fucking card.
One enemy remaining. Weapon here. Last player standing.
ceiling area.
We've been training for the Shipathon. Are bigger than ever this holiday. Shop and ship early.
Deep sea driving, I see.
Something like that.
Well, here's something else. With your Farmer's Policy perk, new car replacement, you can get a new one.
That is something else.
Get a whole lot of stuff.
I'm gonna try to hold side instead of pushing out.
There they are.
Reloading.
My finger is on the button. My
finger
is on the button.
Push the button.
Time has come.
Here. Blinding. Cover going out.
Valedictorian.
Once I'm in college, can we push my bedtime to 8:30?
What is that?
Spike planted.
You're scared that you're gonna miss the way that it was. So what do I do? Be scared and do it anyway.
The Young Sheldon season premiere, Thursday, November 5th on CBS.
Coming up with Verizon halftime report, JP Phil, Nate Boomer, Coach Cowher, all the scores and highlights. What a start to the day with the Steelers able to withstand the charge by the Titans, and Pittsburgh stays undefeated. Gostkowski kick that would have sent it to overtime just wide of the mark. All the stories coming up on the Verizon halftime report. Here's
last player standing.
2 yards deep. And he's able to stumble to about the 28-yard line.
Well, you got a big drive here. This game, we talked about how getting off to a good start sets up all your other plays.
True.
And then you took me through all the great red zone defenses you've seen over the years, right? The packages, of course. And then I talked to you about all the talking that analysts did over the years. And this team, though, has to play from at least a manageable situation. And at 10-3, it's still right here. If you get a turnover or something here in San Francisco scores, neither one of these teams wants to have to throw the ball 15 out of 20 minutes.
Here's the 11th play for the Patriots. And it's intercepted by Warner. I was about to say the Patriots are running many places. The 49ers have first downs. And Newton is picked for the 5th time this season.
Reloading.
Well, I'll tell you, this defense quite as down as last year, but they play outstanding. And this guy by himself, let's make sure he catches this, Jim.
Wow. I mean, he was headed to the ground, and he just pulled it up.
We've already seen it.
Last player
right
standing.
There. He covered Myers the entire time, took away 2 things, interception, Niner ball.
Pain hits fast, so get relief fast. Only Tylenol have laser-drilled holes. They release medicine fast for fast pain relief. Tylenol Rapid Release Gels.
Domino's knows a thing or two about delivery. So
Spike
when we
planted.
saw people were getting tacos and burgers delivered like these, we had to step in. Taco and cheeseburger pizzas. What? Now the best way to get a taco or burger delivered is to get a Domino's pizza.
At some banks, to open an account, it feels like step after step. Not at Capital. You can open a checking account in just 5 minutes. That's right, 5 minutes. Plus, the checking and savings accounts have no fees or minimums, but this is how it should be. You can do your banking right here at the Capital One Cafe, or from anywhere with the top-rated Capital One app.
Crap.
This is banking right.
That's doo-doo.
What's in your wallet?
Lag. Lag.
Where is
the car key. I don't understand the digging. Milo, which hole has the car key in it?
Come on, I don't want to be late to this.
We're gonna have a little talk when I get back.
It's a good thing he's here.
Killing me, man.
Cover going out. A better take on the spare key. The all-new Elantra with Hyundai Digital Key.
Get out of my way!
We pursue the truth no matter where it leads us. Sometimes all it takes is one person to make a difference.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Comment will be unbiased.
There is nothing that
I chose to do the right thing. My character is still on trial.
Maybe it's time you let it out.
One enemy remaining. Not a fight.
Fred Warner, his coordinator, Coach Salah, says he's just a phenomenal football player. He gets his second interception of the season. He also got Daniel Jones earlier this year. As Cam and the Patriots have only been on the field for 5 minutes, Tony.
That's the only way you stay in it is if the other team gets the ball back to you.
To Kittle. Diving was already out of bounds, and man, this guy does a little bit of everything. Talking about Warner.
Yeah, well, you go back. Here's Warner. Look at his hips. See how he's sideways? Everyone else is stationary. He knows where the people are. He gets in a position to cover someone. He sees the eyes of the quarterback. He follows them. He runs to the wide receiver like he's a corner. He does so many things at a high level. I mean, they have probably the best tight end second. You can argue, you know, over in Kansas City. The tight end, but the linebacker, that's the best linebacker in ball right there.
Wow, there's Wilson. Look at Wilson. Just bull rush right over Gilmore and get another block by Juszczyk. That's quite a statement, Tony, but I do think Warner, in many ways, is just a little underrated, don't you think? I mean, doesn't get... As he set up the Niners now inside the 20 after a couple of plays.
Well, I think everyone knows about Kittle now a little bit, right? It's him and Kelsey in Kansas City, but Warner, I'm telling you, I try to actually his stats, Jim, he hurts himself in stats. He takes away so much stuff in the run game and the pass game that quarterbacks move past him so fast.
One enemy remaining. Team A.
You're not actually supposed to be able to cover. And he doesn't do it.
The spike is here.
Here's a first down toss.
A bow and arrow is old-fashioned. Sometimes old ways are
Wilson
best.
running with a lot of confidence in this quarter. Wilson. Salah says as long as Fred Warner is on the field, we have a chance. He calls him a tackling machine, and well, he had like the same kind of praise that you just laid on him too.
Yeah, well, and he should. He deserves it. He's smart, tough, knows the game, can run, great hands, instincts, blah, blah, blah. Think about when they had Solomon Thomas, Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
Kansas City.
About a yard short.
One enemy remaining.
They're getting the edge, Jim. Over and over a different way, right?
When you get the edge, you establish that it's a game changer.
It just sideways, and no one's ever in a position to make it. So it's a slow down. 4 yards, 6 yards, 9 yards, 2 yards. And I think San Francisco, as you see guy on the ground there, as you see San Francisco, I really believe Kyle Shanahan would run the ball 30 times, and that's why they're so balanced, even if they got 2 yards of carry average, just so he could set up his play action, big plays. He's going to get a ton of yards off that. He's as good as anybody at setting that up. But this game, they don't even have to go to that. They're running over and over, just a slow death.
Checking out the sack in that first quarter. We'll step aside for a moment. 3rd and 1 will be coming up out of the break.
Careful.
Yeah.
Stay in sight.
Mike is at me.
My ultimate is not ready.
Yeah, Jake from State
One enemy remaining.
You can give her the Rogers rate for her insurance.
Well, that's just fine.
Cover going on.
I'm sure you got probably 4.
But there's no strings. Here's the deal. State Farm offers every rates.
Hey, we're in. What's the Rogers rate?
Oh, did you guys want some?
Right here. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When there's work to be done, your most powerful tool is the Home Depot app. Bring styles to life with just a few taps. And find a replacement in a snap. Get a second opinion in just a second. And when you can't drop what you're doing, we're to life. The Home Depot. How do you done?
It's a doo-doo. It's a doo-doo.
Quick, the joke's over. You're dead.
To mess is quicker, and it's
You should run.
so you can use less.
Last player standing.
The fighting spirit is one we all share. And on election day, that spirit has a voice. If it's worth voting for, look out for those of fighting spirit.
I can't see them yet.
NFL on CBS is sponsored by Modelo. For those with a fighting spirit. State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
49ers trying to cash in off an interception of the Cam. Intercepted by Warner. Cam's thrown for
only stay in phase. Eat the clock, win time possession. How's that time possession? You're always worried about wide. And you
Get out of my way.
Sneaky play call, Kyle Shanahan, right up the middle. Extending this lead now to probably 14 points, but
one enemy remaining.
See, everyone's kind of shuffled wide and just sneaks in over there.
Found them.
Juszczyk with his second rush touchdown of the season. It is definitely a touchdown as they review it, and it's confirmed.
You know, New England's just not as stout in the middle. With all the opt-outs and everything, you know, a high tower, another big guy inside, you miss, and all of a sudden...
Extra point, no good. Hits the left upright.
I will fight.
We're back in 30 seconds.
This is the new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G, and it's on AT&T, the fastest nationwide 5G network.
Now new and existing customers can get our best.
Shadows traveling.
Mom, I will. So what'd she say? Wrong person. Okay. Very excited and on his way.
Go.
It's what they did before commercial.
Blinding.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets our best.
One enemy remaining.
Juszczyk. He's thrown a couple of great blocks for Wilson in this game, and then he gets the call on 3rd and 1 from 4 yards out and takes it home. The extra point was actually slightly deflected.
Hit him for 35.
By Justin Bethel. Pass, it ended up hitting the upright, no good.
You always know Bill Belichick's going to be
match
prepared
point.
For special teams, he's always going to have something, and that sometimes in games where it doesn't look like they can get back in it or stuff isn't going well.
Somebody else take the orb. I don't need it. I have my own.
Play by this special teams.
Shevsky. He's got an opening. Ooh, as he hit, and the ball comes out. Right past the 30.
I am everywhere.
He got hit by Witherspoon.
I think the ball is definitely out.
Cover going out.
That was a crash.
Oh, you can hear it up here.
James even shaken up off of that. There's Witherspoon.
One enemy remaining.
Out of the equipment after all that.
I think you saw Cyprian 32.
Let's go.
Defenders win.
Dante Johnson also. So the Patriots have it.
Who got 54?
Barely seen him on the field. Harris has to fight for every inch to pick up a couple as he's ridden down by DJ Jones. Let's go back down to Tracy.
Jim, this Patriots passing game has had some issues, and now they are without N'Keal Harry, who took a hard hit to the head. He was evaluated for a concussion out here. He has now been taken to the locker room. Harry reportedly dealt with a lot of concussions as a kid. He's been very outspoken about it, so certainly
Match
something
found.
that they are looking at and taking seriously inside Jim.
As they should. He wobbled to the sideline. They're setting up the screen. And again, the ball's out. Another loose ball. And it's going to again be recovered by New England. Jakob Johnson was the one who caught it, fumbled it.
The beginning.
So the Patriots able to avoid a couple of disasters. Ball bounced around, and then it looks like maybe Isaiah Wynn was there to pounce on it.
Yeah, it's just a screen pass, and lucky really twice, right?
Yeah. Twice within 3 plays. 3rd and 5 element has not been targeted in this game.
And now, your winning team, Tiger Boss 132 as Jets, Nelson as Rays, Thanos, Sage, Trollo Swaggins as Killjoy, and your twitch.tv/swapzombie is Omen. And the losers, the trash cans, the garbage, 10 Shift 2, Lil Uzi, Chris Seco Sova, Tiffany Tumbles, cause you will.
Coming up to grab it is Taylor. Back to the Niners with a 13-point lead.
I didn't know where I was at.
I can't believe it.
What? That our new house is haunted by Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Hey, Jill. Hey, Kurt. Movies? I'll get.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on our car insurance with Geico.
I got snacks. Ooh, I got popcorn. I got caramel corn. I got kettle corn. Right.
I'm not so loud.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Woo! That was wild. Gotta see the numbers. Ooh, he almost got me. 0.14 yards away, technically. I get a cross in his foot, about a size 15. Scramble 14 yards, let it fly. And with all that going on, catch probability, 31%. Yeah! Touchdown, baby. What, you thought a little toe tickle was gonna stop me? Come on now. Next Gen Stats, powered by Amazon Web Services. AWS is out.
Fish roll, risotto, buffalo, gelato, cheesecake, grilled steak, clam bake, milkshake, Brussels sprout, fresh caught trout, alfalfa sprout, curry, fried.
One enemy remaining.
Spiral ham, blackberry jam, rack of lamb, candy yams, pokies, smokies, gnocchis, and ravioli. We are America's DoorDash. Every flavor welcome.
Introducing the world's first all-electric super truck.
A little paranoid.
The revolutionary GMC Hummer EV. Reserve Be among the first revolutionary EV.
You ready?
It's the same talking about President Trump and Vice President Biden, plus their running mates.
Right on 111. Oh, you got it.
I'm Richard Sherman from the San Francisco 49ers. I am a football player, I am a father, I am a husband, and I am a voter.
Hey, Pats Nation, this is Matthew Slater. It doesn't matter how you vote.
Games are on
It
tonight.
doesn't matter where you stand.
He's playing.
I do think it's important that everyone.
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
Stinger, baby!
Lawrence guy was shaken up on that last series. He's back on that defensive front.
I didn't even aim at him, and I just ran at him and sprayed.
Turret out.
I think we nailed it.
Oh, yeah.
This holiday, it's nerf for nothing.
Attack any terrain.
One enemy remaining.
I see the spike. I'm scared.
Put the whole bamboozle on him. The old rope-a-dope.
I evaluated this
It's the 2020 Top Rated by Kids Toy Awards, presented by Walmart. And now, here's Megan.
Ahoy, mateys. Do you
I'm gonna
like
save one
pirates?
more round
Do
and
you
have
like
next.
treasure? I see two wrestlers hunting for some treasure over
I'm gonna
there.
save G-Man while in mid, dog.
Avasti, matey. If treasure you seek, you must dive into the briny deep.
There's no water here!
Treasure's there.
Oh yeah.
Enemy spotted.
We've looked everywhere from the crow's nest to the poop deck and you lie.
One enemy remaining.
You can trust my boss. The only malfunction that one
Yeah, wait.
honestly, you don't miss that finger. It flies over there.
A fish?
That's no fish. That's the
I
dreaded
hate
dilly shark.
dying
No
to the
man has
stinger.
ever seen it.
I hate it.
I fear nothing.
Stinger up close is just so mean.
Where are my manners? After you.
My bad. My ping hit 342 and I lagged into the dead zone.
You fought well.
Last player standing.
Look at me. I know that I am by
Oh, where got that beautiful treasure?
Here's slimiest toy.
Turret out.
Treasure X Shark's Treasure.
Ryan Kachi, he's a little rock star with big ideas. My kids love him. And Ryan ain't gonna lie.
Cover going out. Joke's over! You're dead!
reloading.
Big entrepreneur. He's big, like visionary.
Garage.
Something's gone wrong. Enemy spotted. What happened?
So I tried out for the swim team.
That's good.
And I totally got
Red,
but I
right
took
spotted.
no advice.
That's good.
That's the reason why.
One enemy remaining.
It'll breed up before in the coolant.
He's weak.
Wait, I'm so embarrassed to try out. Vending machine. Perfect. It gets worse too. Q Kyle was there when I. Okay, for real, who's leaving these around? Good part is, Coach is gonna let me try out later. Awesome. Need a drop. Well, I don't know if I can show my face in front of Q Kyle again. Thanks. No, Ryan, he's not slime. He's my crush. And who's leaving empty containers in the vending machine?
I will rip the light from them.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't be embarrassed. Q Kyle's probably gone through embarrassing stuff too. Yeah. I mean, he's probably even. This isn't even a snack. Right. So, do you have any non-burrito advice for the next time I try out?
The hunt begins.
Ryan, have you even been listening to me? I'll be over in 20. And, I'll bring snacks.
I see the spike.
Most mysterious stories.
One enemy remaining.
Ryan's World Vending Surprise.
He's on B. Smart. Overwatch.
And
146.
welcome back to Weird Planet. Look over your shoulder, will you? Is there a dog back there? Probably. Because dogs are everywhere. But some dogs are so rare that even our expert guide is taking
30 seconds left.
years to track them down. Roof, roof. Take a look.
Ever heard this sound? Wondered where it came from? The rarest peekaboo dog that only comes out every blue moon. It's crazy.
That dude never even had a chance. I need this. Thank you.
We can do this. I think this is it.
Enemy spotted.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we did it. We found. Bye-bye.
One down. Enemy spotted.
Nowhere to run!
Most huggable toy. No peekaboo. YouTube sensation.
One enemy remaining.
Halloween music video. To see the full video, go to Walmart.com.
Together, we will bury them under their comfort. Placing sentry. Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade.
Where can you unbox millions of LOL surprises? Surprise! Rock the house! Fly the remix 4-in-1. Party with OMG Remix? Walmart!
Cover going
Walmart and Walmart.com. Get out of here!
12, 24 hours. I am a lawyer, and there's a lot on my plate.
We're busy. We're busy people, but we're happiest when we're here in our home.
So having a service with free delivery and having the essentials come to you is very helpful for us to be able to focus on that quality time together.
One enemy remaining.
Walmart Plus, a new membership that gives you free
Hey,
unlimited
now I
delivery
shop
on
the
groceries.
wrong one.
Work's over! You're dead!
Look for these top-rated by Kids Toys.
Unleashed in prime time. All stealing Saturday Night Smackdown.
At the 2020 Top Kids Toy Awards, presented by Walmart. And now, an out-of-this-world gift.
Hey, Albert. It's happening.
One enemy remaining.
Kill me behind you, Sage.
Chill, man.
Any for you.
Not a problem. I can do this for my friend.
Shadows traveling.
Wait, dude. Did you read the invite? It's a May 13th party, and she wants all the gifts to be handmade by her guests. And you can't even make a baby. Yes, I can.
I can hold an area
Better
pretty
clear
well
it in.
myself. Make sure to cover the angles I can't.
Turret out. Is your gift almost ready? I have to make her something. This is gonna be the best gift ever. I don't know if Legos are really a maker thing, Albert. I'm using my hands. It counts. No.
Thank you. Okay, next up is Albert's gift. Oh my
Gun
gosh.
here.
Are you serious? Look at this, guys. Are you kidding me? Albert, how did you know?
The force is just strong with me.
Multiple enemies spotted. As you can see, I really like Star Wars. I love it. Thank you.
Woo! I did it. I did it.
Cover going out.
I got it.
Here.
But I didn't look back. Nope.
Enemy spotted.
Previous toy.
Reloaded here.
Lego Death Star's final duel. Oh dear. The kids took the toys to the Salvation Army through the rain, sleet, and snow. They weathered
30
all the
seconds
storms.
left.
And a lot of families are going to have a beautiful, amazing holiday. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. As I promised, there's no better way to start the holiday season with a
Last player standing.
by Megan Trainor off of Christmas
10
album.
seconds left.
Yo, Megan, go big.
Spike planted.
Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen.
I almost had that no scope on, so god damn.
Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. Come back, reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to stay.
You could have had like
Last
13
round
more.
in the half.
Spend everything. We'll keep nothing.
I don't think I need this. I would put as much effort as we can on things.
Should someone buy me a sheriff or what?
Thank you.
Thank you. Are you gonna invest or not?
Oh, what's that at?
Stay inside. Shadows traveling. Shadows traveling. Watch them run. Here.
So it was 76.
Spike planted.
Wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. Don't go in. Nope. Wait, wait.
Found them. Initiated.
One enemy remaining.
Go defuse.
I'll defuse.
Switching sides.
Hey, get that. Hey, hey, hey. Are you alive? Are you alive?
Welcome back,
Is he
Tiger Sloth.
Oh, now we have 2 AFKs. Oh, Brocky. Boy, Jet, you got your knickers in a bunch.
Here. Turret out.
Cover going out. Shadows traveling.
You're rotating hard for a bit.
Enemy spotted.
Clackety clack clack clack. Got me.
Our spike carrier is dead. Auf Wiedersehen.
52 on stage.
Thirty seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Got the spike.
Last player standing.
Let's go!
Guess who's back? Back again.
I get time.
Stinger's back. By a friend.
Alarm bot out.
So I'm soloing an A solo mission.
Cover going out.
God, the Sova dart, bro.
Yeah, this is looking poor.
Return to dust.
Sova
Here.
dart.
Last player standing.
Sage kill.
A pit full of stingers. Boogers falling all over you.
Let's get these idiots. Reloading.
Really, you just go gung-ho jumping down there like, yeah, I'm gonna hit you.
Cover going out.
Bridge, this
Good
Scheiße
bait.
hurts.
Scheiße hurts.
Baited him.
Match point.
Yeah, you baited me hard. But I
Let's show
nearly
them out.
died because my aim was potato.
I need this. Thank you.
Here. Here.
Cover going out. Shadows traveling.
Turn out. Here. Placing swarm grenade.
Important.
He's over.
One enemy remaining. Attackers win.
GG's. Say, you better be getting promoted. Gonna swap to Apex. Apex. Throw a pizza in the oven in Apex.
humpback whales is there to greet us.
So, why do you come to Hawaii, guys? Look at this, right there, right in front of us. These creatures come and take refuge in this incredible aquatic sanctuary. So, how do we match humpback whales? Let's go for a dive.
Protecting Hawaii's coral reefs is a passion for Bruce, and he often dives here to monitor reef health and check in on the local wildlife.
So, what are you hoping we're going to see?
Well, this is paradise, Jeff. You're in one of the best reefs in the entire world. You're going to see a kaleidoscope of color, yellow tangs, kole tangs, all sorts of fish and marine life. This is great.
All right, let's do it. You ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go.
Right off the bat, we spot two mighty manta rays. They glide right past us with their giant wing-like fins. Just like sharks, these creatures have an internal skeleton structure made out of cartilage that allows them to flex and bend in the water as they scoop up small fish and plankton through their gaping mouths.
Oh, they're right there, whales.
When we arrive, they become enveloped by brightly colored reef fish. Biologists have many different theories as to why these fish are so brightly colored. In some cases, it's camouflage to blend in with the coral surroundings. Some of these fish are so good at blending in with their camouflage, you wouldn't even know that they were right in front of us. Look at that. Can you spot that right there? That fish on that rock?
And we're back. Getting into this Apex Legends. The P key is not working on my keyboard.
Yeah, it's half the fun of a new house, seeing what people left behind in the attic.
Well, saving on homeowners insurance with Geico's help was pretty fun, too.
Oh, it's a tiny dancer.
They left a ton of stuff up here.
Well, enjoy your house.
Nope. No, thank you.
Geico could help you save on homeowners and renters insurance.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
Want to stay up to date? Just tell Siri, show me football scores.
We're back in chilly and snowy Denver, Colorado with the Chiefs, the Super Bowl champions, on top of the Denver Broncos, 24-9. Kevin Harlan and Jay Feely, and they're doing it in all three phases with the rookie Edwards-Helaire, the defense of Sorensen's second consecutive week. He picks off a pass, and then the 102-yard kickoff return. Boy, it's tough enough when they're doing that on offense.
That's right.
And now they're doing it every other way.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes only has 100 yards passing the first half, and yet you got a 15-point lead. You know, when they're firing on all cylinders on offense, nobody can stop them. But when the defense has a pick six, when the special teams has a kickoff returns, those are the things we said Denver had to do to be in this game and win this game, and the Chiefs are doing it.
All right, so here's the kickoff, and there is Pringle back there to retrieve. Told you before, Denver has lost 9 consecutive games to the Chiefs. It is in the end zone. And let's go downstairs to Melanie Collins.
Well, Kevin, the Chiefs up 15 points at the half, but Andy Reid told me we've got to keep our foot on the gas. He said offensively, we need to find a way to sustain more drives and get into a rhythm. And then defensively, he said we have to limit their run game. That is where the Broncos found some success in the first half. Vic Fangio told me have to get some stops defensively. And guys, Philip Lindsay officially ruled out for the rest of this game with a concussion.
That's tough. He was running well. No, thank you. Kelsey only one catch, came in the opening series, 1st and 10. Fake the bell. Oh, wow, they come from the wing, and here comes Malik Reed, who douses the quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. Another sack for Reed, 3rd sack by the Denver D. It's back to the 16.
See Malik Reed right here coming in on Patrick Mahomes. Big stick by Reed. If you're the Chiefs, you do not want to see that. You want to, more than anything, protect Patrick Mahomes. Make sure that he doesn't get injured. Remember last year here, he dislocated his knee.
Not sure if that was Kaiser's guy or the right tackle, Reynolds. Boy, he was unencumbered. 2nd down, 19. Bell is in. Evers the block. Here's the throw. Incomplete for Tyreek Hill. And Kareem Jackson, the veteran, back there watching.
You know, Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy would like to see this offense be effective and start moving the ball here. They haven't had to do it because they've made the plays on defense and special teams, but they have that killer instinct. You know, when they get you down, they want to put you away.
3rd down, 19, with the Chiefs needing the 35. Williams in the backfield. Here comes Mahomes. Down the middle he goes. He's got Hill at the 30. Right shy of the 1st down. And the linebacker, Alexander Johnson, there to bring him down. They pick up 15 on 3rd and 19. It's 3 and out. The Chiefs will send their punting unit on the field.
Pretty good job by Denver. It's okay to allow them to complete that pass in front as long as you rally to the ball and get the stop and make them punt the ball. And if you're Denver, you go in at halftime, you say, hey, we're down 15. We need to come out and get a stop, get the ball back, and go score and try and make it a 1-score game.
Tommy Townsend to punt. Wind has stayed about the same. No rush, and Hamler is deep back. Oh, it's loose! And recovered on the play by the Broncos, and jumping on it was Isang Bassi. It's a 44-yard punt. That was close. I will take a look at Drew Lock on a 15-degree day in Denver.
The shift has begun. The ante's been upped. To lead the charge, good had to be amazing. And amazing had to become the expectation. The power has shifted.
Now during Ram Power Days, get $1,250 bonus cash on the 2020 Ram 3500.
With new rewards from Chase Freedom Unlimited, I now earn even more cash back. Oh, I gotta tell everyone. Hey, Rita, you now earn 3% on dining, including takeout.
Bon appetit.
Hey, Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase.
Way ahead of you.
Hey, Neil, you can earn 3% at drugstores.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling?
Because that's what I do. You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchased through Chase. 3% at drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more of what's yours.
That garlic butter is something else. It's like the garlic butter showed up to the party first, and then he called the bacon and was like, dude, you gotta get that. And then the bacon showed up, and now everybody's having a good time.
Junior garlic butter bacon burger.
Welcome aboard. Let's do it. Let's hit it now.
Let's hit it now.
This is gonna be fun. It was worth the wait.
Week 7 continues tonight on NBC and with Monday Night Football on ESPN. Then Week 8 kicks off with Thursday Night Football in Carolina. Stream games on mobile with the Yahoo Sports and NFL apps.
Andy Reid, who says that Patrick Mahomes has a photographic memory, is over there visiting with his quarterback. 8 of 13, 114 yards. They just punted on their first possession of the second half, and here comes Drew Lock. On the 22, Gordon is the back, 1st and 10. Melvin Gordon, nothing there, tries to bounce, grabbed by Wilson, off his warmer. And a nice defensive play. They throw back Gordon for a loss of 1, Jay, to the 21.
Philip Lindsay was their offense in the first half. 79 yards rushing. He's who moved the ball. Now it's going to fall on Drew Lock. He has to make good decisions. A number of times in that first half, he had opportunities to hit receivers underneath, decided not to throw in there and take the easy completion and go deep. Sometimes you have to be smart.
5 in the secondary, 2nd down 11. Here comes Lott. Chased by Clark, and he's got Patrick. Makes the grab. He's got the first down with a pickup of 12, and he's out, Jay, to the 33.
These are the kind of plays I'm talking about. He could have gone deeper. There was opportunities down the field, but he takes the underneath route. Patrick grabs it. It's a good completion. Get first downs. Get plays on first downs where you pick up 6-7 yards. Get your offense moving and try and get back in this game.
Patrick has had 2 straight 100-yard receiving games. 1st and 10. Fake to Gordon. Here's the end-around pitch, and it comes to Hamler, the rookie, who looks for a block and hurdles, and then it's cracked. Billy Gay got him. Airborne went the rookie out of Penn State, K.J. Hamler. He runs for 11, another first down.
Well, dangerous going up in the air here for the 2nd-round pick. He's been out with a hamstring injury. Nice to get him back and put it in there with Judy and Patrick, especially after they lost Cortland Sutton.
It's a 1st and 10. Flea flicker, bad toss by Gordon. It's picked up by Kansas City. And it was grabbed by Clark in the backfield, vacuums it in. Turnover, fumble to the 14 of Denver. Another Bronco turnover, 3rd today.
Well, they go for the flea flicker. There was nobody open deep. But Melvin Gordon does not throw this ball well back to Drew Lock. And another big mistake by the Denver Broncos.
Coming in, Denver was -5 in the takeaway, giveaway category today. 3 turnovers, pick 6, fumble, and now another fumble. Oh, look, they got both backs there. How about this look right here? 5 deployed, 1st and 10. Both Bell and Edwards-Helaire are out there. Blocked by runners at the right tackle. Time for Mahomes. Underneath and incomplete. Looking for Edwards-Helaire, and Josie Jewell was on the coverage in the linebacking core for Denver.
This is where you get down in the red zone here with Kansas City, and you expect them to go to Travis Kelce. 5 touchdowns this year, all 5 in the red zone. He presents such a matchup challenge to anybody in their guard net.
In the secondary, 2nd down 10, Edwards-Helaire, blocked by Fisher. Henry comes in from behind, swings him down to the 13, gain of a yard. Edwards-Helaire played on that national championship team at LSU, and it was really the general manager of each of the Chiefs who sold Andy, who said, I used to watch this kid all the time on Saturday nights on college football games for Baton Rouge.
Yeah, West Beach saw him. He wanted to have him. They were so thrilled that he was there. There's Travis Kelce. Let's keep an eye on who covers him and where he goes, right in the middle.
3rd and 9. And Mahomes on the run. Here comes Reed. There goes Mahomes. He throws to Edwards-Helaire. Drops the ball at the goal line. Had it, dropped it, incomplete. 4th and 9. They'll try for 3. And Denver's defense holds.
Good stop by the Denver defense. That's where Patrick Mahomes is so dangerous. There's nobody else in the game who's better at escaping using their legs and then knowing where that line of scrimmage is and keeping his eyes downfield. He's done that so many times. That's one the rookie should have had.
Alexander Johnson was over there, certainly, and they had kind of a congested area. Here is a 31-yard field goal attempt by Harrison Butker. And it's 27-9. The Chiefs go on top, and 10:21 to play in the third. A turnover on a failed flea flicker. Say that fast twice.
Football was a passion that turned into an obsession. Until one day I became an optometrist that watches a lot of football.
Pepsi, made for football. Watch it.
The support we've had over the last 2 months has been amazing.
It's not just a work environment. Everyone here is family.
Daryl's family uses Gain Flings now, so their laundry smells more amazing than ever.
Isn't that the dog's towel?
Hey, me towel, suit towel. More Gain scent plus Oxy Boost and Febreze in every Gain Fling.
Experian Boost has helped millions of people. How can it help you?
Whoa! 46 points!
I just boosted 15 points with Experian Boost. This is incredible.
Boost your credit scores instantly, free, only at Experian.com/boost.
Did you know Duracell Optimum can make devices work even better than copper top? This toothbrush brushes quicker. This screwdriver turns speedier. This fan spins faster. Upgrade your devices with Duracell Optimum.
Arby's, 2 for $6 every day. Chicken, beef, gyros. 2 of those things for just $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
We decide which moments define us. Will it be the moment we get knocked down? Or will it be the moments when we get back up? When we dust ourselves off and get back to doing what we do? This moment, right now, this is when we show the world what we're made of.
Owners or lessees of competitive commercial vehicles are eligible for these incentives on the 2020 Ram ProMaster City and Ram ProMaster.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Experian Boost, Duracell Optimum, and by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
Well, he has certainly given us a lot of different ways to throw the ball. Today, they've not had to rely on Patrick Mahomes, an MVP in 18, a Super Bowl MVP a season ago, 8 of 15 throwing today, only 114 yards. Chiefs have scored 3 different ways, offense, defense, and special teams. Turnovers for the Broncos, 3 of them. Here's the kickoff after the 31-yard Kansas City field goal, and Cleveland will leave it in the end zone. Tyree Cleveland from Houston. Well, throughout the season and the offseason, the Denver Bronco players and coaches have joined virtual voter education sessions, learning about the voter registration process. In one session, they spoke to Colorado Secretary of State Jenna Griswold about increasing the voter turnout while reducing the spread of COVID-19. Not easy to do, but helpful for all in terms of voting.
Did you vote yet, Kevin?
I have.
I got my ballot. I got to go turn it in this week.
Cox, the fullback, 1st and 10. Touch back to the 25. Melvin Gordon. Cox a block. Gordon tries to work his way into that defense. Ward was there. Hitchens was there. Tackle made. They have a gain of 6 on the play out near the 31.
One of the things that Steve Spagnuolo, defense coordinator for the Chiefs, told me was we're not going to let Fant or Patrick beat us. We're not going to let him beat us deep. last game. You saw Drew Lock go down the field against the Patriots. You've seen 2 safeties most of the time for the Chiefs, making sure that they can't go deep. Drew Lock has tried, but he hasn't been successful.
Paku says he has studied a lot of the tape of Eli Manning, watching his footwork. He's impeccable. Second down for Melvin Gordon. Pulling his right. Blocked by Dotson. Tackle by Pinnell. 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it's a first down. The other thing that Locke was talking about the other day, he said, I've been getting a lot of help from Kurt Warner.
Yes.
Who sends him notes. They exchange texts. And Kurt watches a lot of his tape. Kurt does that for a lot of young quarterbacks in the NFL.
Well, he makes himself available. I talked to Kurt Warner about it. He said, hey, if a guy wants to respond to me, I'll help him. Drew Lock has done that. He reached out, and footwork is the thing they talked about the most.
We're working with Kurt tomorrow night in Los Angeles for the Bears and Rams. Here's a 1st and 10. Outside he goes. Uncatchable for the running back, Gordon.
I think that's so important too, Kevin. A young guy who says, hey, I don't know everything. I'm going to take every opportunity to go to people who can help me. You know, Kurt Warner, a Hall of Fame quarterback, sitting there, letting him coach him. And the thing that is great is Drew Lock said what Kurt says and what Pat Shurmur says, they're exactly the same thing. So he's getting reinforcement from both areas.
And Kurt takes great pride in that. I mean, he's talked from everyone from Kaepernick to Lock. I mean, he's talked to all of them. He offers any of his suggestions. 2nd and 10. Melvin Gordon wrapped up and taken down by Wharton, the rookie free agent, who makes the grab off of that defensive line for the Chiefs.
The biggest thing that Kurt said he told him was about fundamentals with footwork, stepping to your target and bringing your feet, throwing on platform. It's something that Drew Lock said, when I was injured, I was able to go back and look, because when you're playing, you really can't make those adjustments. But when you're not out there, you can step back, you can look at it from an overview picture and kind of see where you can get better.
Melanie asked him about if he was going to wear some gloves like Peyton Manning used to wear in cold weather. So I looked at him, they've got this kind of stickiness to them, but not for me right now. 3rd and 9. Rolls a block at the left tackle, outside they go. Here's his Judy with a stiff arm into Fenton, and a try for the first down. Nice play by the rookie Jerry Judy. Brought down by Fenton. Picks up 13 on 3rd and 9 and a first down to midfield.
This is exactly what Drew Lock and Kurt Warner were talking about. Watch his feet here and how he's on platform and he drives right where he wants to throw the ball. They want that weight shifting and driving to bringing his feet. Is a really good throw and a nice first down conversion.
13 for Judy. Here come flags all over the field. They have too many men in the...
Yeah, so they're going to be illegal substitution.
Yep.
12 players in the huddle offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
Well, you know, when you play Kansas City, it's like they've got 15 people on the field because they have so many ways to get you. So maybe they were just talking about, let's try that and see if it works. And it got caught.
Denver knew coming in to beat Kansas City, you can't have the mistakes. You can't turn the ball over. You can't allow plays on special teams. They have not been clean today.
Now it's 1st and 15. Gordon in, and Drew Lock is at the controls. Good pocket, across the middle, and caught by Okwebunam, who picks up 4. And yes, that is the way he wants his name said. Out to the 49.
Good play by Tyrann Mathieu. He was such a huge pickup for the Chiefs last year. He's really the glue to that defense. They brought him in, came over as a free agent, one of my favorite teammates that I've ever had. Just love the kind of player he is, the enthusiasm he brings, both in the locker room and outfield.
Down 11 and Lock. He'll go once again to his tight end, but this one is Nick Vannett. Grabbed by Wilson, and Vannett, who is an unrestricted free agent from Pittsburgh, gets a gain of 6 to the Kansas City 45.
See, the Broncos have come out in the second half and said, okay, we're not going to try to take as many shots. We weren't able to protect Drew Lock. They're playing deep. We're going to go underneath and take what they give us.
So there was 6 in their secondary. 3rd down and 5. Legendary the block at the center, a little high and uncatchable for Gordon on a cross, and Sorensen was tailing him across the middle.
I think I'd go for it here.
4th and 5.
Yeah, you're down 15. You know that the Chiefs can score. Just be aggressive. Go for it. Don't worry about failing. If you want to win this game, you have to take chances.
Take out Gordon. They bring in Royce Freeman. Again, Philip Lindsay is out now for the rest of the game. Concussion protocol, 4th and 5. Lock. Outside, Hamler, and did not get the first down because defensive back Rashad Breeland was there. Breeland makes the stop.
Breeland has played well
Ward,
today.
yeah.
I ruled the ball was fumbled forward out of bounds. The ball was brought back to the spot of the fumble. Ball goes over on downs. Kansas City, first down.
Rings closing on 45.
All right. They don't get it. The Chiefs hold on 4th and 5. It goes to Kansas City on downs. Ward and Breeland were there.
The fighting spirit is one we all share. And on Election Day, that spirit has a voice. If it's worth fighting for, it's worth voting for. Modelo, root for those of fighting spirit.
Hey, good morning.
That's half the fun of a new house. Seeing what people left behind in the attic.
Well, saving on homeowner's insurance with Geico's help is pretty fun, too.
Oh, it's a tiny dancer.
Well, they left a ton of stuff up here.
Well, enjoy your house.
Thank you.
Geico could help you save on homeowners and renters insurance.
5G just got real. iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro are here on Verizon 5G.
This new iPhone plus Verizon 5G, game changer.
With the coverage of 5G nationwide and in more and more cities, performance 5G Ultra Wi-Fi, fastest 5G in the world.
Whoa.
I downloaded a whole movie in under 30 seconds. How is that possible?
Now, get iPhone 12 on us when you switch.
I want this phone.
This is the 5G phone everyone wants. On the 5G America's been waiting for. Only on Verizon.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here to make dinner time a little easier. Meal times can be overwhelming, especially when you're trying to work, parent, and help with the schooling all at once. So let us help with KFC's $20 fill-ups. It's like a home-cooked meal you don't have to cook. Drive-throughs open or get contactless delivery.
Mom is back. Let's all laugh together.
I love it.
The Mom season premiere, Thursday, November 5th on CBS.
Single digits with the wind chill here in Denver tonight on 60 Minutes. It's a story everyone's talking about. President Trump, former Vice President Biden, and their running mates. Sit down with 60 Minutes. See for yourself tonight on CBS. On downs, it goes to Kansas City. Bell cutting, driving, good block put up in there by Wiley and others, and there he goes, racing his way to the Denver 42. Le'Veon Bell, 16-yard run, first down.
He looks good, doesn't he, Kevin?
He looks great.
He looks fresh. I'm sure he's revived. He's excited to be here, excited to be in this offense, and I think he's going to be a big part of this offense going forward.
He is number 5 all-time in terms of average yards from scrimmage. And what another great wrinkle to bring to this offense. 1st and 10. Mahomes. Fake. It's Kelsey chased by Jewell. Chased by the defensive back Jackson and takes it down. That's the second catch from him. He's to the 25, Mel, and he picks up 17.
Yeah, Kevin, as the temperature continues to drop down here, this field was actually designed for inclement weather. It's 100% natural Kentucky bluegrass sod. And in 2015, an updated turf conditioning system was installed, nearly 20 miles of piping underneath the surface, and it circulates hot water to keep that temperature of the surface at 60 degrees to avoid freezing.
First time it was ever used was at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. First and 10, Bell picking and poking his way down to about the 22, and gang tackle down there, including DeMarcus Walker. So Kelsey has the catch. He's got a couple today. Patrick Mahomes, by the way, has thrown a touchdown pass in 16 consecutive games, the longest current streak in pro football, but not today. 2nd and 7.